I'm Martika. Welcome to Body Heat. Well, we're having a very windy day today at Beckenham Place Park in Kent, but we're going to work out anyway and get a nice breeze. I want you to join in with us. Just march your feet, step side to side, pump your arms. Here we go, side step. Okay, let's take this to 2 steps to the right. 2 steps, now 2 left. Step together, step touch. We're gonna turn this into that classic grapevine move, classic aerobic move called a grapevine. Here we go, step cross, step touch. Now if that feels weird, then just go back to 2 side steps. Either one is fine as long as you're carrying your body weight through space. When you carry your body, as opposed to staying in the same place, you actually burn a few more calories. I bet you didn't know that. That's why we like to have some traveling movements in our aerobic warm-ups as well. Okay, let's add some arms. Open to the side, out and in. Arms stop at shoulder level. Here we go. 4, 3. Now bend your elbows, bicep curl, side to side. Elbows close to your ribs. Okay, no arms, hands are on your hips. I want you to look at your feet now, monitor your steps. First, do a long, wide grapevine. A little bit lower here. Use as much space as you have in your room. I realize you might be crowded. Make sure to move some tables out of the way or sofas or chairs so you don't bump into anything. Long and wide, here we go. Drop your hips, go low. Now with those arms, reach in front, out and in. Okay, in a minute, we're gonna shorten it, make it smaller feet, choppier arms. Here we go, pump those arms, small. Side to side, still a grapevine. It looks different, but all we've done is shorten our steps. Elbows close to your feet, elbows close to your ribs, not close to your feet. Here we go, long steps, reach out. You should be feeling your heart rate beating a little bit faster, mine is. And again, long step. Okay, now short, choppy steps. Here we go, pump it out. You can add a little funk into this, a little attitude. Okay, now 1 set of each. Long steps. Now make it short, pump it out. And again, go long, reach out. Now short, pump. And again, go long. Okay, short and pump it out. Okay, single step, side to side, 1 step. That's right, circle your shoulders. Good job. Okay, take a long deep breath. Inhale. Now I want you to turn sideways. We're gonna do some butt and thigh exercises. Feet are shoulder width apart. Go ahead and grab some weights. Light weights. If you don't have weights, you know you can use other things that are heavy in your house as well, like a book or a can. Bend both knees. I want you to squat and then straighten. Now 1 leg goes back. Reach far back, so you're lunging, and come up. Now you squat again. Hips back, lean slightly forward, and your other leg reaches back into a lunge. Okay? Louise, go ahead and open your legs up a little wider. Bend, now lunge back. So whenever we do this lunge, I want you to keep your back heel off the floor so that you're not overstretching your Achilles tendon. Other leg reaches back. Reach out, squeeze, 2, and you squat for 2, and exhale up. Leg lunges. Here we go, lift up for 2, and you squat for 2, and you lift, lunge back. Back heel off the ground. As you lunge, I want you to keep your body weight in the back of your front foot. Okay, not in your front knee. Squeeze and sit. Now in a minute, once you have this foot pattern, we're gonna add some arms. Okay, now bicep curl with this lunge. Straighten for 2, straight arms, lifting, up, lift, biceps. Here we go. And again, straight arms, lift in front, exhale, squeeze those shoulders, inhale down. For 2, hips back. I want you to do a knee check periodically whenever you do a lunge. I want you to avoid letting those knees come over your toes. You are avoiding that by keeping your hips back as you sit. So the weight sits back in your heels. Good, Annalie. and lunge back. Straight arms and a bicep curl. Good. Bicep and squat, belly in, and you lunge. Good, perfect. Sit for 2 and straighten for 2. One leg back, lift up in front and squeeze those buttocks to stand up. So I'll tell you the different muscles we're working. When you lunge, you're working the hamstrings, back of the thigh, and the butt. When you squat, you're working the thighs and the buttocks. Exhale for 2, inhale down. Let's do 2 more sets of these. Another lunge, reach back. Exhale, out for 2. Inhale, 1 more, last one. Squat, and you straighten back. Out for 2. Okay, go ahead and lie on your side, on your right side. Your knees are bent. I want you to prop yourself up on your elbow. Take your top leg, foot is flat, straighten your bottom leg. Take your weight, put it on the inside of your knee. Now lift that leg in lower. What you're doing here is you're moving the weight with your inner thigh muscles. And in case you didn't know, there are actually 5 different muscles in your inner thigh. Not just 1, but 5 working in unison to push that weight a little bit higher, a little bit stronger. Here we go, lower down, up and lower. Now just checking your alignment real quick. Make sure you're not sagging, dropping that spine and sinking into your shoulder like this. Instead, I want you to lift your ribs up so you have a triangle underneath your chest, underneath your rib cage. Here we go, now slow it down. In 2s, lift for 2 and inhale down, your belly's tight. Squeeze and lower down. Ribs lifted, you're not sinking into this right shoulder, you're lifting your body weight and supporting it on the elbow and the right hip. Lift for 2 and you lower. Now in 1s, 1 more set, lift and lower. Squeeze and release. Release the tension in your foot and put it all in the thighs so you really contract those muscles. Okay, 2 more. Lift and lower and lift, release. Bend both knees. Go ahead and switch sides. Come on to your left side. Knees are bent, top leg, foot flat, bottom leg straight. Weight on your thigh. Here we go. Slowly up for 2 and inhale down for 2 and exhale up. Lift. Just check that posture. Ribs are high. Lift for 2. Bring your focus to the inner thighs. I want you to really squeeze them as tight as you can. Okay, you can do these exercises mindlessly and just sort of swing your limbs without thinking about it. But if you put your mind into the muscle, you actually can enhance that muscle contraction and get faster results. Lift for 2. Now let's speed that up. Up, down. Here we go. Just lift and lower. Up and down. Squeeze tight as you can. Really contract those muscles. Squeeze them up and down, up and down. 2 more slow. We're going to keep going before we stretch. Slow again. Go up for 2, lower down for 2. Squeeze, squeeze. Last set. Here we go. Up, up and down. Ribs high, belly tight. 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. Drop those legs. Because we don't really need to be that flexible, and there are some negative implications for being that flexible. And you might have less stability in your joints if you can twist yourself into weird contortions. So we're just trying to decrease the tension in our body and become a little bit more supple, but we're not trying to twist our limbs around our head or anything like that. Go ahead and shift your weight to your right leg. Okay, so your chest is over your thigh. Again, you're not bouncing, you're not forcing this to stretch. This should feel good. Feeling the stretch all the way down the back of your thigh. Just take long, deep breaths. Okay, ribs up high. Shift your weight to your left hip and over your left thigh. Just hold this. Breathe in as deeply as you can. Remember, every little bit of exercise you do counts. And even if you don't feel like the exercise you do has any results, it could be that you just haven't stuck to it long enough. Take 1 more deep breath and just let everything relax. If you feel any tension, let it all go, and we'll see you next time.